Everybody, it's Dr. Michael here for the midweek quick tip, and thanks for joining live today. And I want to apologize ahead of time if there's a little more crudeness to this video. It's because I'm in a different environment, so I'll explain that in a little bit. But this quick tip today, I'm going to get right into it so that don't beat around the bush. By the way, I wanted to let you know or ask, make sure, let me know in the comments if you can't hear me for some reason. As I was starting the stream, I was not hearing audio in my headphones for some reason. So just let me know if you can hear me or can't hear me, one way or the other. Can you hear me? Okay. Um, but yeah, do leave your comments live. I'd love to respond to here. But let's get right into the quick tip, and I'll explain why I thought of this, and because it's kind of pertinent. But again, if there's background noises, I apologize. I happen to be in a hospital, but it's not for a bad reason. I'll explain that in a little bit. But that actually brought to mind the fact that a lot of persons with Parkinson's may encounter a hospital stay, and for one reason or another, it could be a routine thing, or it could be an emergency. And so, one way or the other, there's a lot you should be kind of thinking of in the forefront when you go to the hospital as a person with Parkinson's, because there's a lot of myths out there about how much medical personnel understand Parkinson's disease out and about. I'm going to adjust my angle here. And honestly, a lot of people assume, oh, they're just going to understand Parkinson's, or my neurologist will communicate with the hospital, or you know, all the staff are going to handle my medications just fine. Well, believe me, these are myths. You really need to pay attention to this stuff. Um, I wanted to share some of these top myths with you. I named a couple of them, but this comes from Parkinson's Foundation. So I wanted to show you that really quick, and then I wanted to share a resource with you as part of this. So I'm going to share my screen with you. It's going to be this one. So you should be seeing my screen. There's a little PowerPoint here. This isn't my presentation, but this is from Parkinson's Foundation again. The myths, so they'll call my neurologist. Staff will understand PD. They'll bring me meds on time. They know the drugs that are unsafe to use when you have Parkinson's. My pharmacy will have meds for my Parkinson's. Maybe, maybe not. So that's the thing. You can't assume anything. I'm going to stop sharing that screen and want to let you know that there is actually a kit called the Aware and Care kit, or at least that's what it used to be called. Parkinson's Foundation has them on their site. They're completely free to you. I'm pretty sure there's no cost to it, at least the first time. There's a place where you can sign up for that, and it's a great thing to not only take an inventory of your medications, routines, um, so that the healthcare team that's working with you is aware of what you're going through and your schedule and so forth, but also so it's for you to keep track of things as well as to communicate your needs to them, because when you're in a hospital environment, it's the Wild West. So I'm sorry to say that, but it's true. I mean, you have your primary care, you have your neurologist who's managing Parkinson's, but almost zero communication goes into the hospital environment from outside. Once you're in the hospital, everything that happens in the hospital pretty much stays in the hospital, and everything that happens in the hospital, once you're in the hospital, it's just a different world. That's all I got to say. So I'm not trying to scare anybody, but just say you just need to be advocates for yourselves and for family members with Parkinson's, because they can really screw things up when you're in the hospital. And there's anesthesia has effects on people with Parkinson's, and med effectiveness and so forth. And so I'll show you really quickly the screen and the website to sign up on this. It's and I think I already put a link in the description to sign up. So you can do that after you watch this if you're interested in that, or for someone you know. It is, let me share this one more time. Share screen. Okay, so this is what the site looks like. And you should be able to, you hear the reason we're in the hospital in the background. we have a little sign in here. You can download an ebook with just providing first, last name, and email address. And then down here, I think there's a place where you can actually order a physical copy of the guide. So it includes useful information and tools. So it's got 5 Parkinson's care needs, forms to fill out with personal care and medication schedules, tips for care partners, and Parkinson's care information is shared with the hospital care team. And most of the time, your local area should have a representative who's an advocate for aware and care through Parkinson's Foundation. There's volunteers that do that locally. And so that's in the United States. I'm not sure about other countries, but that's something that we do have here. And one final thought I have just to share with you is there's a lady that I know locally in Oklahoma who is actually a really talented person who has educated persons with Parkinson's for over 15 years through American Parkinson's Disease Association. She used to be the executive director locally. And now she has a consulting firm that's called the Parkinson's Lady. Inventory and care, I'm trying to think of the terminology right now. Being an advocate for families. Essentially she can help do some of that as well to help people to kind of take in inventory of medications and schedules, doctors' names, family information, all that. And she has a lot to offer on her services. I'll show you her site too, just for a second, and show you where you can contact her. I'll put if you're interested in a link to that, I'll send it. But anyway, you can see here, she has a free self-screening you can do for yourself. But also, she can also do consults. I think she might even do the first one gratis. But you can see the testimonials for her services here. She does a really great job. I even have a testimonial for her I wrote here. But anyway, she's a friend of mine. She's a really smart lady and knows a lot about Parkinson's. So I'd recommend that, contacting her. You don't have to be local to do that. So, but yeah, that's it. Just hospital care is really important when you have Parkinson's, even more so than if you don't have Parkinson's, because there's just so much that goes into to everything from medication schedules to the types of foods they're going to give you in the hospital to how you respond to medications and drug interactions and all that. So pick up that Aware Care Kit if you're interested. That's, again, completely free. And consider calling Jenny if you're interested in a more personalized consultation. Yeah, appreciate you being here live, everybody. And didn't see any comments, but I'm glad you're here anyway. I don't know how many people liked the video already, but there were at least 7 or 8 of you. I hope all of you have liked the video. If you haven't, do that. That's the only price of admission to this live stream. If not, or if you feel extra generous, please share this video so that other people can get this information. And I look forward to seeing you in the next live. And just as a quick aside, I was going to do a post, but I might as well tell you. I'm actually in the hospital with my wife. We just had our 6th baby, who was born this morning. And he and mom are doing great, and just didn't want to miss this opportunity to do a live with you and share some information. And I'm here for it. I'm here to show up for that. So thanks for being here again, and I will conclude here. Be empowered. I'll see you next time.